This demonstration is showing how to create the road template by just the hand drawing sketch. So in this demonstration, you can see we start from left side, but in template we are doing from the right side. So you can see the 2 meters, 2.5% downward. You will 2 meters, 7 meter, and 2 meter first, and then we will get to the 1 meter. So what we are going to do is we start Power Inroads or Open Road Designer, and then we go to the corridor modelings. In the corridor modelings, there are a function called Create Template. In the Create Templates, of course, you can go to the template library, and then you can create your own component folders, and just right-click New Template. So in this here, I just give a example about the simple row as the name, and as a start, so I just simply right-click Add New. There's a lot of a component, so in this case we only use simple and end condition. So we start in simple, and then we will call the dynamic setting to help us to accurate key in the data. So of course, in the first we will use XY, and then 0, 0 to point to the endpoint here. So in the point name, we just simply for the first one, maybe we click CL and give the hinge point like the features here. So we give a geometry center lines, and then we give the first name maybe central median as our first one. And then if we remember the sketch, it should be 2.5% and 2 meters. So we set to 2.5%, and we kick the thickness about 0.4 for examples, and then you set 2 meters, and then you can select your features. So we just simply select any features that it will help for the calculation volume later. So I select the row median and just simply click enter. So it will set up to the first one. So I just continue to do the 7 meters for the other ones. I just do it quickly, new symbols, and then it will be a carriageway, and then just keep features like I'm using row pavement, and as requirement there's using a CS, so I just change the name about CS. Okay, so it should be thickness the same, 7 meters. So I select the dynamic center, and then I snap here clearly. So I just snap here easily. Okay, that's 2-1, and then just keep continuous for 2 meters again. So you will have a S1, for example, as a shoulder. S1, change it, and then again it's just new symbols, and it should be 2 meters. Maybe it's just kind of shoulder. So I just select the other row, shoulder as well. Okay, again I just select here, so it can help me to create already 3 components. So I continue with 1 meter, but look at here, it will be changed to 5% of the downward. So I just simply click new symbol again. So I just give the name about is maybe a walkway. Just select the row walkway. They may using a E as 1. Okay. Again, it's just like, so it is 1 meters, and then you will see it's a minus 5% here. So I just simply select here. Okay, so it's already 4 components. So I just keep continuous for announcement surrounding. So EV1 and 2 meters again. So I just click new simple. So it should be 2 meters. So I set it is surrounding. So I just simply select is a row, maybe some paved. This there's a lot of features. Again, you can select the one that you want. So I just simply snap them together. Okay, so I just snap here clearly. So it's 5%, 5% here. Okay, you can use your, okay, you can easily use to see what is the slope. Okay, so it is again, it can help you to differentiate. So it is just simply to create about the component of the road paving. So next one, I will create another template for the end condition. So now I remember to save this one, and I will create end condition later. So now after we create a simple component, we continue to do end condition. So in end condition, you will see there's a cut components and fill component as well. So it's all based on the end component. So the first things I will want to do the fill component first. You will see this about 12 meters height and 50% for the fill slope, and then you have 0% of the slope with 2 meters platform, and it will keep continues to until it cut the terrain model. So what we need to do, we will first go back to the component and create a new template. I will call it this UEM fill, for example. So make sure there's no duplicate name. So I'm UEM fill. So I just simply write a new components and condition, and then I'll give it the name fill here, and then give the feature equal or gray fill, so that it will calculate the volume separately with the fill and cut meters. And make sure it will go to the target field with terrain models and active terrain. So the first thing I will do, again, I will open the dynamic setting here. I will give the name. The name is called FS. Okay, I just give FS and make sure the point style I will use the one with the again I will use the one with the gray fill line here. So here I will go to XY, the first point, enter, push enter, and then it continues. In the first case, you will see is you can see there's a 12 meters height and 50%. So I just go to the VS, vertical and slope. Vertical is minus 12 and comma minus 100% of the slope. It should be a 50% of slope. So I just click 50% slope and then enter. And then you're doing the first view first. And then you will see in the hand sketch it is 2 meters 0% slope. So I change to horizontal as 2 meters, comma 0%, enter. Okay, and then we almost finish here. We just click finish. So in this case, if you just go to text, you will see it just cannot continue to do because we just create one component. So it's simply you just click the any component line here, and then we will click the bench count. Bench count 0 means it's going to continue to loop until it cut the target type here. So I just click apply, close, and test again. So it will continue to cut until the cutting the active slope here. So now we have finished the first fill and condition here now. So now I continue to do the template for the cut. You can see in this hand sketch, you will see there's two components for it. It is the first is a drain, and then you will continue to have a berm for the cut as well. So we using an end condition to handle the first part first. It's about the using a drain, you have 100% down slope, and then 1.2 meters, and then 1.8 meters and 50% go up, and then we have a minus 5% and 1 meters platform here, and then continue with the berm. So now we go back to the template library. So of course we create a new cut template with a blank cut template. So I just click add new and condition here, So as it is a cut string, I will give the name called cut string, and then I may just simply use gray. I may just use gray ditch here as features, and as the field is priority 1, I may keep it in priority 2 here. Okay, so and the target type will be the terrain models and cut to the active models. Again, I will open the dynamic settings. I will just check as has sketch, it will be EV, so I just keep EV as the name. I will use gray ditch line here. So the first one XY will be 0, 0, enters. So it will for the first one first point first, and then it will go to the vertical is 1.8 meters and minus 100%. So the vertical VS minus 1.8, commas minus 100% enters. So it will complete the first part, and then in the hands sketch, you will see there's going up 50% and 1.8 meters. So I continue to do VS 1.8 meters, comma 50% to go up. Okay, so it will help me to handle the second parts here. So and then it continues if it's 5% and 1 meter slope, so I will change to horizontal length 1 meters, and that's minus 0.5%. So I just double check it. It should be minus 5%. So again, it's enter here. So I just finish, and then because it's 2 components, so I just right click and finish here. And I just find that there's some maybe some error here. It should be 1.2 and 1.8. So I just double click any point here and adjust it. So it should be 1.8 meters in this point. So just 1.8 meters in this point. So it helped me to change everything here easily. So afterward, I continue to add new end condition components here. So I will change into cut. I will use another feature called gray cut, and I will set the priority becomes free here now. So I continue to snap on the EV feed, and in the point they using a CS, and then using 67% and 9 meters as high. So I will change to ES. I will use gray cut line here, and then VS should be V 9 meters up, comma 67% up, enter. You will change here like this, and then you will see there's also a platform here, 0% platform and 1 meters as a horizontal height. So I will change to HS 1 meters horizontal length, 0% as a slope, and right click finish here. So now we complete about the component, but you can see there's a component here, and then this component, the second component about the cut, it should be continue to do. So again, I will click bench count here, apply, it will continue to do. However, if we just text it, withdraw it, you will see it finish here and will not continue to do it because the first cut components already finished in the EV2 here. So what should we do is we go to the EV here, and we ask the template in the EV is the last point of the first cut component. We off the check for intersecting. It means that there's no end here. We continue to do it. So I just click apply, close, and test it. And you will see it will continue to do the burn, but in this string it will only working for 1 components only. So it will complete our component for the cut here. So at last, we would like to combine everything together. So I just simply copy the first simple row here. I'll just copy it to here. It's the simple row. I double click it and edit it, and then I will put my cut. Okay, so I will simply put my cut here, and and then I'll put my fill here in the ESP point. Of course, you can double click any point to change back to the hand sketch name, but I just keep it here simply. So you will see it is a right side. To the left side is more easy. Again, I just drag again and hold the left button and right click. You will see there's a reflect, and then you can please make sure you snap to the center point and flip view. And now, because we want to, it is left side and right side, but we will calculate the component is in one pieces. So we go to the command line here, right click, and there we will merge component, and then it becomes a one component here. So afterward, we test it, and if you draw, it's a cut, it will be filled. So it will have a berm here. It's exactly what the hand sketch want to do. And then I save, and then you can apply it into your corridor now.